Yellow bonus, what he wants, what he want. Yellow bonus, what he want, what he wants, what he want. Para Miguel se lo want, para Miguel what I want.
Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Rebecca, OnlyBlackGirl here, checking in with you guys this week. How you doing? Promised I was gonna be back trying to make weekly videos, so here we are. Say hi to Draco in the back. Hey Drakey. As you can tell from the title of this video, I wanted to come on here and talk about Miss Danileigh and her Yellowbone song. Now I know apparently there's like some drama with the baby and his baby mama and some shit. I'm not here to talk about that. I do not care about the celebrity gossip. I'm here to talk about the colorism aspect of it, right? First of all, the song is awful. Secondly, nobody says Yellowbone. Thirdly, you're not black, so please sit down.
Give me that microphone. Sit down.
Before we even get into her apology video, let's address the song. Now, from what I understand, is this song is not out yet. I guess it was a snippet, or maybe it has come out since that. But basically, she put out a snippet of a song called Yellowbone. This is what he wants. In Instagram or whatever the fuck, and that's the clip that has been going around and sparking these conversations. To address the song in particular, regardless of the celebrity gossip going on behind it, apparently people think it was written about the baby's baby mama who is dark-skinned or something like that, but all that stuff aside, whether it is or it's not, the song is colorist. Just point blank period. Just using the term Yellowbone, and in her apology, she says that she made this song to celebrate light-skinned people like herself. All of that is colorism. And I know some of y'all just immediately clicked off this video because it's a lot of people, especially black people, y'all love to avoid the topic of colorism because it involves black people having to take into account their privileges that they have. Every single person on this planet has privilege, right? Privilege does not just apply to white people. Privilege applies to every single social class in the world, whether it's money, whether it's religion, whether it's ability. There's so many different things that encompass privilege, and for some reason it is so hard to have a conversation with black people about light skin privilege because for some reason they just want to act like that doesn't exist. And how can I possibly have light skin privilege when I'm black and people still look at me like I'm black? Yeah, we know. But nobody said anything about that. We are talking specifically about light skin privilege and dark skin oppression, right? Yes, we are all oppressed as black people as a whole. However, multiple things exist at the same time. Intersectionality is a thing. You can be oppressed as a black person. You can even be oppressed as a quote unquote light skinned person. You still have more privileges as a light-skinned person versus a dark-skinned person. Dark skin is hated across the world. The entire world hates dark skin. It's not even something that's specific to the black community. If you look across continents and cultures, dark skin is hated. Literally, statistically proven, the light-skinned people have more privileges. And you know they have more privileges because it's their approximation to whiteness, right? Whether they're mixed with white or not, it doesn't matter because white people, the gatekeepers of this earth, right? They see you as not too black, not too dark, right? Because too dark is too scary. We can't do that. Oh, that's too much. Oh my God, we have to acknowledge that there's actually a person of color in the room. They don't have to do that with a light-skinned person, right? With a light-skinned person, you're ethnic enough to check the diversity box, but you're not too ethnic, right? You're not too ethnic that it's gonna scare people away to have a blackie in here. People are annoyed at this song coming out called Yellowbone is because light-skinned people have always been the representatives of the black community. Literally always. All the way back to slavery, light-skinned people were favored, right? Yes, we were still all slaves. Yes, we were all still being treated like shit, but they were seen as more acceptable to have around society, right? That's why there's house slaves and field slaves. You weren't a house slave if you were dark skinned because you were disgusting and you were seen as more inhumane and you were seen as more of an animal, of a brute, a gorilla, that kind of thing. So having a song that quote unquote celebrates light-skinned people, what does that accomplish? Light-skinned people have been celebrated their entire lives. And again, don't get started in the comments talking about, I don't think it's celebrated because I'm black and bubbles. We know. We're not talking about you being black. We're talking about you being light skinned. Okay, you get to separate the two. More than two things can exist at the same time, sis. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about your blackness. We're talking about your shade. Okay, save it. Like, for what, girl? She's over here talking about, I made this song to celebrate people who look like me. Bitch, everybody celebrates people that look like you. Every single music video is somebody that looks like you. Every single person on TV is somebody that looks like you. If there's a black person on TV, it's somebody that looks like you. If there's a Latina on TV, there's somebody that looks like you. Let's not let me get started to the colorism in the Latina community, right? Because just a couple years ago, when Amara La Negra came out and when she was popping off from whatever that reality show was that she was on, everybody was like, what the fuck is an Afro-Latina? There's no such thing as a black Latina. Blah, 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 blah. You're just Latina. You can't be black. Like, black Latinos haven't existed forever. Stupid, because light skin representation is literally everywhere. If there's a representation of a community of color, it's going to be light-skinned people. Moving on from the song, I want to address her quote-unquote apology. So in her apology, right, she's talking about how she made the song because she's light-skinned and she never seen herself as having light-skin privilege, and she didn't make it to attack another woman or anything like blah, 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 blah. All I hear is excuses. Excuses, and I didn't mean this, and I didn't mean that, and blah, 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 and blue, 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 and blue, 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 blue. Shut up. I'm gonna need y'all to start doing something when you get called out, right? It's called shutting up and listening. Shut up and listen. Shut up and listen. We have to talk like toddlers because y'all are stupid. My favorite part is she goes on to say that she sees brown-skinned women celebrating their brown skin, so why can't I celebrate my light skin? Sis, nobody said you can't celebrate who you are. Putting a song out that's literally saying he wants me because I'm light skinned, that's not celebrating who you are. That is literally taking your privilege and shoving it in marginalized people's face.
Oh nah, like I see brown skinned women flaunt their skin all the time in music. Like, why can't I talk about mine?
Where are they? Because literally I can think of two off the top of my head. Brown Skin by India Ari and Brown Skin Girls by Beyonce. Where are these millions of songs that celebrate black women? Dark-skinned black women in particular. They don't exist. Okay, that is why you see so many people trying to uplift dark skin and trying to have these conversations about colorism, because y'all motherfuckers are dumb as fuck and do shit like this.
I wasn't sensitive to the topic when I wrote my comment, like, why are you guys taking it so personal? Because it can be a personal thing to certain people, because colorism is a real thing, so I do get it. But I'm not that. I'm not a colorist, I'm not a racist. I date a whole chocolate man. I have beautiful dark-skinned friends, like, and skin isn't something I even see, like.
Do I even need to explain? Do we still need to go over why fucking black men does not make you exempt from racism? In fact, usually if you're fucking a black man or really a black woman and you're not black, I'm going to assume you probably have some sort of a black fetish. Is it true? I don't know, but I'm going to assume yes, because 9 times out of 10, those of you who be fucking black people, you do it because you got a weird ass fetish for black people, and secretly you would want to slit their throat in their sleep, or you have some like sort of weird race fetish thing where like you want to call them niggers while y'all are fucking and have like a slave role play, but y'all don't want to be talking about that, and y'all think that just because you're grown, you have consent, that you think it's okay, like that's normal, and it's not. Anyways, that's about all I have to say on this topic. This song is fucking stupid, even if it wasn't about light-skinned people. It sounds like Casper having a stroke. So I don't understand how you were expecting people to listen to that, because it literally sounds awful. So you could save that song, you could pack it up, return it back to sender, because that song's about to go triple dust mite. We don't want it. A note to everybody who's about to put out these Instagram apologies: save it. We don't care. You guys never apologize correctly. You never come off sincere. Save it. Save the internet data space. Save the space on your phone. just come out and say that you're racist. Just come out. I wish more people would just come out and say, yeah, you know what? I said it. I'm racist. I hate dark-skinned people. I hate black people. So what? Because honestly, nothing's going to happen to them because that's the norm, right? You know, before I keep going on a rant here, I'm going to sign off. Let me know down in the comments what y'all thought of Danny DeVito's song and apology. And yeah, don't be colorist. Don't be a dickhead. Stop being racist. Have a great day. Bye.